Yo guys, what's up? You're watching Where's Rawri in search of the music. Today we're here at the MTV Malta Festival. We've got Jason Derulo, Paloma Faith, Sigala, Dimitri Vegas and Like Mike. It's going to be absolutely crazy. We're going to get involved and start mingling in the crowd. This is going to be insane. Peace and love, y'all.
Bursts of colour, life in motion, musical silhouettes shapes patterns of eternity, cultural complexities, Malta's identities, when ancient tides brought monumental strides, in Castle St. John's nights thrive, infusing hearts of generations, Malta, a leading capital of culture, Rawri, an artist on a global quest for music. Where's Rawri in search of the music is on another next level mission at the Isle of Malta's MTV Music Week. International travellers in their hundreds of thousands descend upon the island's enchanting capital city, Valletta, for a week of revelling, relaxing and rejoicing.
Let's go. I don't want no one to take the cash out. All I wanna see is happy people doing what they do best. Put your mind at ease. Da 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 da.
This week I'm teaming up with our tour guide Micah. A soul-enriching and spiritual woman, Micah holds invaluable knowledge about Malta's history, culture and modern vision. Together we are travelling across the country to unlock the hidden treasures of this breathtaking Mediterranean island. St. John's Cathedral is a spectacle of impeccable beauty, once being used as the conventional church of the Order of St. John, a group of multicultural knights who created an everlasting legacy here in Malta, evident today in the island's art, sculptures, cities and fortresses. The deeper Micah and I delve into the cathedral's backstory, the more captivated I am by the building's stunning interior architecture. Coloured marble tombstones, frescoes and numerous treasure-filled chapels guide the way to a truly breathtaking and visionary artistic piece. Italian artist Caravaggio's Beheading of St. John the Baptist, a painting shrouded in controversy over its owner's libertine existence, the art, a depiction of a saint's brutal execution, is a masterclass artistic exercise in the power of shadow and lighting. Exhausted after a long day in search of the music, I'm at the Cumberland 4-star hotel in Valletta, ready to relax and wind down with a good night's rest. I wonder where the light will lead us, what destiny will reveal for Rawri's Maltese musical quest.
I got a model, it's the bottle, can you taste it? Yeah.
Emotions running high after last night's festivities, Rawri is back in Malta's capital city, fresh to death and ready to dig deeper in the exploration of an artist whose music has had such a massive impact on his people and culture. This week I'm teaming up with an international DJ who brought electronica to the forefront of the Maltese psyche. A prolific purveyor of dance music, artistic spiritualism and soulfulness, Joseph Armani is a beacon of electronica talent. Today we are meeting for the first time since our fateful Ibiza connection. The location, Charles Greg's Whiskey Distillery in Valletta, a national treasure boasting the world's finest tasting malts, bourbons and Scotch flavours.
How you doing, brother?
Hey bro,
How's it going? What are you up to?
welcome to my favorite hotspot in the capital city in Valletta. Welcome to Charles Greg.
Working in here, dance like a model, take a chance. Now dance,
Gander.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Rory, Charles Greg has been established since 1881. It's by far has become one of the landmarks in the capital city, Valletta. We usually come here, me and my friends, like it's our weekly, hangout place.
Yeah.
Especially like in the afternoon after work, we come here, a nice glass of whiskey, quality whiskey. You can find all types of premium whiskeys here.
Nice.
And downstairs there's also another area which specializes in wine, cigars, more whiskeys, which I will take you there shortly. But now let's have a sip.
Shrimp. Salute.
Cheers. Saha in Maltese.
Saha.
Saha.
take me down by the water. Where as children we played. Toffee apples and candy floss, ice cream. Beatles child 17 by the water.
Hi, I'm Rawri. You're watching Where's Rawri in Search of the Music. Today I'm with one of Malta's most prolific artists, producer, DJs, Joseph Armani. Joseph, how you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Joseph, today we're here to talk about the roots of electronic music. Joseph, what was your first experiences in electronic music?
Well, Rory, basically it all started back in 1994 when I was 14, and I attended to the first ever local DJ school on the island, and from then on that's all I did, just DJ. My first ever production was a track called Ride Me, Ho Piacere.
Ride Me.
Yes, and it was the first ever techno track or electronic music track in the Maltese language. The vocals were in Maltese. I did them,
And what was the impact of that track here?
Yeah, it was amazing. Like everybody, like if you go around and ask around, do you know about this track? Everybody knows it, People used to tell me, what have you done? You have done something out of this world.
Yeah.
But I had never felt it,
Yes.
But when I returned and I saw like loads and loads of people like waiting for me,
Yeah.
And as soon as I got on the stage, the people went absolutely crazy. Then I felt, and I believed then that I have done something really big,
Yeah, you've revolutionized through language and through techno, which is an amazing
Yes,
thing.
yes. I feel that electronic dance music is a bit out of ideas, you know. All producers, all these big artists are recycling, you know, coming with remakes, you know. And back in the 90s, early 2000s, you know,
Yes.
the music was so beautiful,
Pure.
full of soul, you know.
yeah.
And today's music, I'm afraid, you know, like it has lost that spark.
That spark.
That spark,
originality,
you know.
Yeah.
So I produce music as well, you know, as you know.
Oh, yes.
And first of all, whatever I produce has a positive message.
Yes, sure.
So I do just happy music.
That's true. Well, it seems like the demand for the audience is they listen to what they listen to. So I think on conclusion that the art form will always drive the scene, and people who respect those underground roots will always have that in their heart. And I
Yes.
do believe genuinely, Joseph, that you are a leader in that field.
I thank you for this comment, and I believe that so too.
Yeah.
You know, the first thing a DJ, an artist, has to start off with is believing in himself or herself. You know,
Yeah.
because if one doesn't believe in himself, how can the others believe in them? You know?
There you go. Well, there you
You
go,
know?
folks. Believe in yourself, and you can achieve what you want. But you have to believe in your art form. Thanks a million, Joseph.
Thank you.
You've been amazing, and thank you. For
I hope you like my country.
Malta.
I hope you enjoyed your
It's touched my heart.
Yes, I hope you enjoyed your time here, and I'm very grateful for you to come here and show what a big potential we have here, you know.
Thanks a million, Joseph. That touches my heart. Thank you, brother. Through authentic and dedicated artists like Joseph Armani, we find a wealth of wisdom and knowledge. Knowledge that was discovered outside of these borders, but brought back to the ears of the people, who opened up their hearts and minds to unquestionably create a Maltese electronica revolution. Micah and I journey on through Valletta to the Upper Baraka Gardens, a mesmerising labyrinth whose luscious green gardens create a real sense of cultural spiritualism. As we peer out across Valletta's spectacular Grand Harbour views, I feel an epic sensation of historical presence, which makes my skin stand up. I feel the winds of time energising my body, igniting flames of knowledge. Malta is an island of discovery. Valletta's flowing turquoise harbour waters guide Rawri's gondola journey across to the historical three cities, which over centuries have amalgamated sagas of bloody sieges, occupancy from foreign invaders, religious integration, all which give the place a real feeling of tolerance and acceptance for all in this modern world. At this moment, my mind is freely basking in the fresh air which gently caresses it. I'm thinking where our adventure will lead us, as we curiously edge forward into an authentic slice of Malta's dramatic history. Take a footstep back to Imperial Rome, and you will see Malta's first capital city, Medina, also known as the Silent City. The place's blend of medieval and baroque architecture accompanies high grounds, weaving avenues and fortified walls, which overall give Medina an enchanting mystical feeling. A short ferry ride from the mainland and we arrive at one of Malta's hidden treasures, Gozo, a picturesque blue island off the north coast. Gozo boasts 7,000 years of civilization, ancient cities that still constantly breathe life to the island's ever-flowing salt pans, which are an everlasting symbol of Gozo's rich natural resources. Today I'm visiting Malta's leading property suppliers Remax to talk to Corporate Operations Manager Gordon and Regional Letting Manager Edward about Malta's freshest equity opportunities. Hi, you're watching Where's Rawri in Search of the Music. I'm here at Remax Property in Malta. I'm with Edward and Gordon. Now Gordon, why buy property in Malta?
Well, Rory, basically, besides the great weather conditions Malta has to offer, the English being the second, if not the first most spoken language today, along with being described as a very, very safe place to live, one must also know that Malta and its property market has gone from strength to strength over the past couple of years, with 2017 being one of the best performance and 2018 shaping to be another great year. It's got to be the place, basically.
Gordon, would you say buying property here in Malta is easy or difficult?
In simple terms, Rory, I would say it's rather easy, kind of like a plug-and-play procedure when comparing, obviously, with countries around the world.
Okay, Gordon, what is the buying process for investing property in Malta?
One would basically meet up with one of our agents, identify the needs and requirements, view a handful of properties, achieve the best purchase price on the desired property, secure the deal through a legal process, and finally, after a few months, become the proud owner of that property.
So Edward, as letting expert for Remax Property in Malta, why rent property in Malta?
Rent in Malta, first of all, there's two types of rentals. Okay, there's the short let rental, which is an alternative to people staying in hotels. Usually it's on a daily basis or a weekly basis, people who are here on holidays. And then there's the long let rentals. It's an alternative to people buying in Malta.
Edward, I'm coming to Malta next summer. Where would you recommend for me to rent?
I suggest that you go to St. Julian's. Reason being is that it's close to the nightlife. You're single, you know, bachelor, so we'll find you a nice bachelor one-bedroom apartment over there, very, very close to the bars and to the nightlife, and I'm sure you have a blast.
After a hectic week of unforgettable musical journeys, enlightening discovery and soul cleansing, tranquility is needed to reflect on what Rawri has achieved here on his Maltese quest for music. Gozo's spiral patterned stones infuse my senses with a deep feeling of calm and perspective. Meditation leads the way for Rawri's conscious insights. Through authentic and dedicated artists like Joseph Armani, we find a wealth of wisdom and knowledge that was discovered outside of these borders, but brought back to the ears of the people, who opened up their hearts and minds to unquestionably create a Maltese electronica revolution. Through Joseph's son Denzel, we find our future light shining on a colossal community of young dance music lovers who are seeking to release the one thing that unites all of humanity: energy. Malta is a taste of the Mediterranean, where ancient wonders fuel positive modern psyches. The true essence of the Maltese people, the sea and sun, guide you to this paradise destination, Treasures of tradition and culture await any traveller who will instantly feel the island's passionate embrace. Spiritual tenacity, the voice of the people, vibrant festival energies splash colours of love, nocturnal joy, dance floor vibrations. Malta is your destiny calling.